Hey guys, it's Zebragirl. If you're wondering why I'm in a different room, it's because my husband is playing a game in our room, and I don't like doing videos in front of him because he usually laughs or I get nervous. So today I'm going to be bringing you a somewhat update of my drawing or doodling, I guess, from about 3 years ago. I was looking through my channel and I saw the drawing thing and I was like, oh my god, I forgot I did that. So I just went through a few of my drawing books and I only found one that I really wanted to share since the other ones seemed really embarrassing. So the drawings in here, there's only a few, even though the book is really thick. So there's only a few in here. And then I've got two recent books behind here. So this book's from about a year or 2 years ago. So here we go. Oh, just warning you, some of the pictures are going to be explicit, so if you don't like nudity or anything, then you don't have to watch. This is when I was going through my Dragon Ball stage thing. The character's name is Zebra. She was born on planet Vegeta, but she was put in a pod and she was taken somewhere. In like the whole Dragon Ball universe thing, she would be in her like 40s, but the planet that she was sent to, time doesn't work the same, so she's actually like 20 years old. This is her in her Super Saiyan 3 and Super Saiyan 4 form. The story that I was doing her in, she could go Super Saiyan 1, 2, 3 and 4, while Goku and Vegeta and everybody else didn't know about the Super Saiyan 4 form, since people don't want GT to be part of the canon, which is fine. This is her swimming. And her tail is different because of a mutation that happened. And this is one of our characters calling her over and she's like, oh no, I can't find my bra. And then I didn't finish this one because I just wanted to draw more. So this is what she'd look like if she just wore normal human things. She's not very keen on normal human things. She's keen on like wearing armour and stuff. And she can also go grey ape. That's her slowly turning into it. That's her being sad because she misses her home. This is a completely different story now. So the people that I've drawn here I've been fans for ages. Now one of them doesn't have a backstory. Now the story basically is a girl moves to town and she makes friends with a bunch of people that are in fact yanderes, and yes, as you can see, they're named after famous YouTubers. I was going through that stage where I wanted to make a giant story about loads of YouTubers that I liked and put them all together. That's what I was working on, but now I'm just like, oh, that's cringy, I don't know if I want to do that. So yeah, this is obviously Mini Lad. I know it doesn't look like him, but yeah, it's Craig. As you can see, it's got everything there. Yeah, that's his like backstory. I'm actually kind of happy with some of the pictures of how they turned out. This is Terrorizer. Yeah, the way I've drawn some of these, I'm actually happy of the way they've turned out. Obviously you can tell who this is. That's Mark. It's all there. This is Jack. I haven't done a backstory for him yet because at this time I was just getting less and less motivated to actually do it. I don't know. Okay, we haven't got anything on this page. I know we've got another one here. This is our main character. This is Raven. I know, very original. Now I have to admit, I do like the eyes, what I've done, in the mouth because of how scared she is. And that is So that would be her uniform, and that's what she would wear, like, normally. I don't think... Oh, there's one little drawing there, but yep, that's like her everyday outfit, and then that would be her school uniform. Okay, that's the first book. This is my second one. I should have taken it off before. As you can see, one of the pictures has fallen out because while I was doing some of these doodles, I had to take out the page because something leaked and I wasn't happy. But the pictures that I've got in here, I am redrawing, and I do plan on doing a story with them. So these are like my OCs, and if you want to use them, you're going to have to ask in the comments and say if you wanted to draw them or do whatever. You're going to have to credit that they are my characters and stuff like that. Okay, here we go. And I know some of the people aren't going to probably like the ships that I've done here, but these are like the ones that I like. Now some of the characters are going to go through a bit of a change. Okay, so this is Star Mist Nova. She is the daughter of Twilight Sparkle and Flash Sentry. Now, if you're wondering why she's a Pegasus and not a unicorn, to be honest with you, I think it was a nice change, because I know that Twilight's family is full of unicorn and magical users. So I thought in the story it'd be a bit different, that her daughter was in fact a Pegasus and not a unicorn. That's her cutie mark, which is literally just a big star with two little stars and a bit of mist above there. I'm not going to go too much into the characters because I want it to be a surprise. Okay, this is Vanilla Swish Roll. She is the daughter of Pinkie Pie and Cheese Sandwich. I know she looks a lot like Pinkie Pie. These characters, by the way, these characters were made before like the final season of MLP actually came out, where Twilight becomes like the princess of Equestria and all the characters are old and Pinkie's got little cheese and everything. So for the story, the last season, well, some of it would happen, but like the ending wouldn't happen. Like Twilight wouldn't become the princess and stuff like that. So yeah, this is Vanilla Swish Roll. She's got some of the brown hair from her dad, but she's mostly got the pink body from her mom. Now, these aren't actually her patterns, they are stockings that she got. Underneath, she's got a pink leg there and a pink leg there, but she's got that marking on her leg there. Her cutie mark is a cake-looking balloon. Oh, and by the way, like all these characters do know each other, they're like best friends. This is Blue Sapphire. He is the son of Rarity and Fancy Pants. He is a unicorn. That's his cutie mark. He kind of got the cutie mark like how his mom got her cutie mark, like when she found the big rock with all the gems inside. That's kind of what happened, but the story's changed up. And he does also live in Ponyville with Rarity and Fancy Pants, because Rarity wanted to stay in Ponyville for when her kids were growing up, because she didn't want them to become like snobby and upper class and everything. She wanted them to be like normal, so it was either Fancy Pants and her get married and move to Ponyville, or they didn't get married. So he agreed to come with her to Ponyville. This is the son, who's Corkscrew. He is the son of Discord and Fluttershy. He is part Pegasus and part Jaquanaquist. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. That's what he looks like as when he's older. He's the oldest of the group, since Discord and Fluttershy have been like a thing for ages. And yes, he does in fact have a cutie mark, since he is half Pegasus. From what you can see, he's got a somewhat looking Pegasus to Pegasus legs. He's got a dragon leg. He's also got a tiger's paw. He's got a tail like his dad, just different colours. He's got a black and red mane. He's got a normal Pegasus wing, and he's got a bat wing. He's also got the horn of a deer, maybe? He's also got a sharp tooth. And yes, as you can see from his eyes, they are red and pink. It's because the mixture of the Draconiquest DNA and Pegasus DNA are kind of mix and match. Okay, this is like the one that I'm going to change up a little bit because when I came up with her name, it wasn't very creative. So I'm going to change her up, but this is the daughter of Applejack and Rara. I'm also going to change the shipping thing. So her mom's going to be Applejack, but her other parent's going to be someone different. Her name is very uncreative. It's Apple Flower, and that's what it looks like. I do like the hair and the plait that I gave her, so I think I'm gonna keep that. And these are the children of Rainbow Dash and Soren. This is Thunder Dash and Lightning Dash. He is a Pegasus, while she is a unicorn, which of course has confused Rainbow Dash all to heck. Her cutie mark is obviously 2 lightning bolts, but is missing a black cloud, while Thunder Dash has a black cloud missing lightning bolts, which is why they're twins. Now her magic is very, very strong. At a young age, after reading a book about being able to walk on clouds and everything, because when Rainbow Dash found out she was having a unicorn child, she had to move from like a cloud home to a normal home so she could walk on the ground, which she wasn't very happy about, but she likes her daughter nonetheless. Now this guy has changed completely. His name isn't Snowflake anymore. It was a nickname that was given to him by Star Mist. He, as you can see, is an alicorn, but of course he doesn't look like any of the regular alicorns, and that's because he is like magic incarnate, and he basically took the form of a alicorn when he saw like a pony for the first time. He knew what they were, he knew what they looked like, but because of his pure magic, he can't do a proper form. And in the end, they did become best friends. Well, more than friends. Eventually, as you see, they kissed. They were childhood friends. Like, she would sneak out and visit him. They'd grow up together, and then he'd give her a gift, and then she'd kiss him and stuff like that. That's a bit of a spoiler. I'm gonna move that real quick. Now, this is gonna be a bit of a weird one, but I'm actually happy with this one. This is Royal Rose. She is the daughter of Trixie and Prince Blueblood. Now, I know that's an odd mixture to put together, but within the story, when they go oh, excuse me, frog in my throat. Basically, the main 6 and their friends get to go to the Grand Galloping Gala, and Starlight invites Trixie, but obviously Trixie is a bit hesitant because she thinks that people don't like her, which is still kind of true. Obviously she does learn how to get better and everything in the later season, but still. So when she gets there, she obviously meets Prince Blueblood, but they don't really hit it off at the beginning. They both get drunk, and it's a simple case of getting drunk and something happens. Now, she obviously doesn't tell Prince Blueblood that Royal Rose is in fact a bastard child to him, of course. Because even if she tried to say, oh, this is your daughter, he wouldn't accept it or anything. Now, as you can see, her cutie mark is just a hat and a wand. And you might be thinking, oh, why doesn't she have like a rose on her, like a royalty rose on her? And that's because Trixie wanted her to become like royalty basically, but that didn't happen. She in fact started taking after her mum and started doing magic tricks, which she does enjoy. She does enjoy doing magic tricks. And her mum isn't happy with the fact that she's doing magic tricks and stuff like that. She wants her to grow up to be like a proper lady and stuff like that. So when she's younger, she has a lot of verbal punishment from Trixie, and then she grows up being a bit strange. Like, she doesn't know how to talk to ponies, and if she makes a friend, she gets a bit overly attached. So within the story, her only friend is actually Star Mist Nova, because Star Mist does in fact know what she's going through, since she has seen what's happened. So, and that's why a lot of the time she asks Royal Rose if she wants to hang out and stuff like that, even though her other friends are a bit wary of her. So the story basically evolves around the Alicorn amulet. Something happens to it and it breaks, and then, as you can see, the blue is the good magic that's contained within. Obviously, it's not meant to be good, but when it broke, a good pony broke it and like cut like a hoof a little bit when she accidentally stood on it when it was dark, and it cracked, which caused the gem to go somewhat blue, which created Snowflake. His name isn't Snowflake, but I don't want to reveal anything just yet. And that's the evil part of the magic. She's extremely strong, has been in here for a very, very long time. I don't think there's any other drawings in here. No. The only other drawing that we've got is this one. And within this photo, as you can see, she's got the Alicorn amulet on. She's got red wings, she's got red eyes, and her horn is more pointed out, and she's even got these. Because during this, the Alicorn amulet, like her soul, this one, has started to merge with hers. So she's coming out to be like a real pony. And she wanted power to prove to her mum that she isn't weak and stuff like that. But Star Mist is trying to convince her that she isn't weak and she just needs to work on her magic and she can become powerful. So that's another book. And this is the last book. As you can see, it's covered in It things. Because during this time, I was going through an It phase. I do love It. 2 of them are my favourite movies. I like It 1 better than It 2. Reasons. I'm proud of the eye and the mouth that I did. I'm actually kind of proud of the leg too. As you can see, it's smudged because when I open it, I would open it with my hand. Okay, here's the first one. I made a poll and asked what people wanted to see, and they said they wanted to see a seductive Pennywise, so that's what I did. Then I did this one, Tasty Tasty Fear. I'm happy with the mouth. It's just the eyes that I'm not very happy with. It looks a bit dumb. This was a character that I was making for an It story. Like, she was going to be part of the Losers Club. And stuff like that. This is a different character. As you can see, I told you it was going to be a bit lewd and crude. But yeah, this is a different character. I can't remember her name. I don't think I gave her one. This is my Sonic OC that I was working on. Her name is Zappia, but people call her Zari. I was going to say Zaria. No, Aria. Yeah, this is part, because I was just absolutely invested in It for the time being. So I made the seductive character on one of the other pages, and like make them two talk. Obviously, that would never happen in real life. Again. Same thing here, but I do like the outfit that I did. This is, I was watching The Witcher when I was going through this. The Witcher on Netflix, which is really good. A bit confusing. Very confusing, actually. But I liked it. This is the thing I was working on, but I got bored though. Now this is my character from the BBC show Dracula, the 2021. The reason why that is there is because I made a mistake and then I couldn't cover it, so I just used a black square. As you can see, she's covered in tattoos. I just had to look up tattoo references for all this stuff. She likes tattoos. I think she's over 200 years old. I honestly cannot remember. That's what her human eye colour used to look like, and then when she turned into a vampire, she got magenta eyes. This is Dracula and her. Obviously, the eyes look a bit wonky, is because I didn't do it right, which I'm not very happy with. But it's okay. Okay, here are some of the redraws that I've done. So this is obviously Star Mist. I've made her look a bit different. And this is her coronation. Obviously, as you can see, she's turned into an alicorn. It looks like she's gotten married, but she hasn't. I haven't finished this. I don't really want to finish it because it looks really dumb. But here are some of the other pictures. I redrew them in the scarf and them kissing. And at first, my husband thought that they were doing something rude, but they're not. They're simply cuddling and he's nibbling on her ear, which she's smiling about. I haven't finished this one. It's not Sombra before anything is said. When he is angry, he turns into a devil-looking pony. These are the children of Princess Celestia and Luna. They will be part of the story. They won't be part of the main six's like children's quest, but they are friends with them. Now, as you can see, Celestia is the mom of this one, and Luna is the mom of this one. But their dads are a mystery. They are basically royal guards, and they're not secrets, but their dads' identities are secrets. This is a few of the drawings that I'm really happy with. I'm not very happy with this one because I made the eyes look really stupid, but I'm happy with these three. My main character goes through a traumatic moment, and she basically has her arm ripped off, but she has the power to like control blood, so her arm goes back together in like a bloody mess. This is her during the fight. As you can see, she's got blood coming out of her mouth and her eye because she gets scratched. And this is like around the time that she gets turned into a vampire. And Sister Agatha in fact cuts her finger and gives her some blood to feed on. This is another story I'm working on. I started doing it recently, but for the moment I've stopped because I'm just trying to figure out where I'm going with it. This is an Adventure Time thing that I've started. That's my husband and that's me. I don't know much about Adventure Time, but I asked him, oh, what should I draw? And he said, why not draw us as Adventure Time characters? I was like, okay, I can do that. So this is my cat, Luna, that is me, and that is him. Oh, this is a demon pony that I've been drawing. She's a demon spawn, that's literally what they're called. Now, if anyone in the comments says, oh, this is a closed species, oh, you can't do this. I'm sorry, but I believe that closed species are a load of bullshit. So, if it's a closed species, I don't care. I've drawn it. No one can say anything about it. Closed species are dumb. Personal opinion. This is just literally Coffee Chan. I asked my husband what I should draw, and he said, why not? Well, a friend of mine and him both suggested, oh, why not draw a character that's like, oh, what's the word? Like an anime version of something that's really nice. And he said, why not draw someone that's coffee? I was like, oh, okay. So this is basically it. As you can see, she's holding a cup of coffee. The dress is meant to represent the mug. And stuff like that. Yeah. And this is something that I'm really happy with. This is a Silent Hill story that I'm working on. I am very happy with it. The reason why there's only hands showing is because within the story there is a scene that happens like this, and that's what I wanted. And this is my OC. This is Zebra. I know it's not very creative, but I've had her for ages. That's her cutie mark. That's what it looks like there. And the reason why she's an alicorn is because one of the nights she was making a potion to help fix like a horn problem that someone had. And she added some ingredients that she didn't know she had, and it blew up in her face. And then, out of the blue, she had a horn and she had wings. Now, she isn't very good at magic and she isn't very good at flying. The highest she can fly is she can basically hover, and that's about it. And her horn can do basic levitation skills. That's literally it. And that's it, really. So those are all the pictures that I've done so far. I'm going to do more, but I'm not going to do an update for a while. So I hope you guys enjoyed my doodle video, and I'll see you guys later. Zebragirl out. Bye!